On God! Take that. Ah, got him. Ha! Good work, Jerry. How's it going, everybody? Dairy Dancer here, your host with the most. I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day. We're back with Colony Survival. Now, you can see it's nighttime. You're probably thinking, why are you starting your video at night? You're an idiot. Well, I just learned that if you enable cheats, quote unquote cheats, you can press G and you just light yourself up like a torch. So I never have to worry about recording in the pitch dark. It's still not the greatest for long distance views, but it works nonetheless. And also there is a fly command that you can use. It doesn't give you creative, so I think we're going to be using that as we build as well. Since we last left off, I broke our promise. I said I wouldn't hire any more villagers, but it was taking forever to get food. So I just hired another berry farmer. And yeah, that's pretty much all you missed. Got a ton of wood here and a little bit of stone. We've got about 250 stone. And I feel bad for these guys. They're just sitting out here. They work outside all day. They sleep outside. It must be hot as balls because they're on top of their blankets. They're not cold at all. I just feel bad. What if it rains? What if, a tornado comes through? They got nothing. So, at some point today, I think we're going to do a speed build. I'm going to build them a nice little house, probably in this area. And I think they're going to really enjoy that. I mean, we are the king after all, and a king has to take care of their people. So we're definitely going to do that. And then as the series goes on and all this stuff, we're going to go ahead and expand our kingdom, go through the different tiers of medals and all that good stuff, weapons, unlock the different guard classes. It's going to be fun. So I think the first thing I'm going to do today is we're just going to go ahead and get started on this speed build. So I'll see you in a second. The basic blueprint down. One cool thing about this being a voxel-based game is you can take building ideas from other voxel games that you've seen, and you can implement them into your colony. So, I'm doing the old trick of the basic 3 by, I don't know, there's just 3 per wall, 3 blocks per wall, and then we're just going to build up with our planks of log, or just our logs here, and we're going to get ourselves a nice basic frame for the building done. And I think we're going to go up a little bit higher than normal just because no, we're going to keep it the same. All right. That's fine cuz we're going to be going like this. That's right. Yeah. It doesn't take a whole lot to get a decent sized house done in this game anyways. So it's not too terrible on the gathering aspect of it. And the coolest thing is I loved building in Minecraft. I loved designing villages. I actually would go on to different servers and help design different towns for them. And yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to do this here. There we are. We got our basic frame done. It's going to be kind of a smallish house, I would say, but it should do the job for at least housing our villagers. If we wanted to, we could actually bring this up one more level. You know what? We're actually going to do that. Morning has arrived. Got a little bit more done on our house than anticipated. Nighttime fell, so I've decided that I screwed it up. Did I? No, I didn't screw it up. Yeah, there we go. So we raised it up a little bit. This will give us enough room to have a top floor here, kind of like in the attic. We also got the walls in. As you can see, there's no point in having windows if you just got the wall back here, so close that all off. Got some small windows for our villagers to enjoy a nice view, and we're going to work on getting a roof on. I was thinking of maybe doing a straw roof since it is early days, but straw is kind of hard to come by right now, so I think I'm just going to go straight for a stone roof. I love the fly mode. It's very, very easy to use, very fluid. That's a lie, actually. It took some getting used to, but once you get the hang of it, it's really nice and handy. Alright, here we are. We got a roof on. I like the way it turned out. I think I might end up doing one more layer. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, here we are. We got our basic house down. I'm just going to go ahead and finish this up off camera real quick, and I'll see you in a second for the final review. Alright, here we are. I think we got the final product here. Give you the grand tour. We got our beautiful outside. Love the way how that turned out. Kind of a bummer, but there's not a whole lot of building materials early game, so kind of had to reuse a lot of the same blocks here. But we'll go on inside. Got our bottom floor. We're going to end up using this for the crafting jobs, which actually, let's get that started. We got this science lab right here. We're going to set this down right here, and we'll come back to that after the tour. So here's the downstairs. We're going to have those items down here. Go up here. This is the living area. Got all of our beds down. Made 2 more so we can get 2 more villagers, the scientist, and probably going to want another guard, because the more villagers we get, the more zombies that are going to spawn, and they can definitely get pretty aggressive, so let's do that real quick. We'll go up here, and I think we'll set you here. So we'll go guard, slinger, booyah, and go ahead and hire him right away. We got plenty of food. We're at 556. We're getting about 20 a day. Maybe not even that. But we should be okay to hire at least 2 more villagers. Hey, come here. Boom. Gotcha. Alright, so let's go in and we're going to hire this scientist as well. Booyah. And what this does is if you right click on it, these are all the different things you can research to unlock for your colony. So we're in kind of like the Bronze Age here, so we can unlock the Bronze Anvil. That'll allow us to start making copper tools, different copper recipes, stuff like that. We can also unlock the bread production, which gives us access to the wheat farmers, the bakers, the mills, stuff like that. And that'll give us a lot of food per harvest. So I think we're going to focus that right now. It takes 10 berries, 2 copper parts, and 1 copper tools each research cycle. So I should have enough here. I've got plenty of berries, 7 copper tools, and 16 copper parts. I think we're going to want a little bit more. So we're going to go back down into our mines here and change up. I have it set so our miner guy's getting us stone, but we're going to change that back so he's starting to get us copper again. Remove you. And, oh, make sure it's a miner, not a slinger. And good. That should get us some copper so we can start having everything we need to research the wheat fields. And once we do that, we'll have to really beef up kind of our defenses, because we're going to need to hire at least 2 wheat farmers, 1 baker, and 1 miller. So that's 4 colonists we're going to need, which will bring us up to 10. And the zombies are going to get pretty OP at that point, so we're going to have to be pretty strategic about how we go about doing this. Oh. Jerry, you doing good? Steve, you doing good? Mary the Miner, you doing good? We didn't name our other 2. Let's go with Sally the Scientist and it's gotta be Dan the Man. You're Dan the Man, okay? Good. Dan the Man. Oh, sorry. I got Kingly back smacks. You'll be fine. Anyways, so today, now that it's morning, we're gonna start kind of planning out our stuff here. So we're going to want to make this workbench, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. We need copper parts, copper tools, and we're good. Now what this does, let's go back inside here into our little workshop. We'll set that right next to the scientist. Ooh, actually, we're going to want this too, because Don't want them running all the way outside, which is what you just did, Sally the scientist. So we just made this workbench. What this does is the villager that is here will work until all of these in the stockpile are made. So it's going to make us one furnace if we have the ingredients for it. It's going to make us one workbench, one science lab, 0 of these because we don't need them yet. It's going to make sure we have 12 torches if that's the thing we can do. Copper parts, copper tools, firewood. It's just going to make sure we're always stocked up on things that we need. Do I have enough to make? I do. We're going to need a couple more beds here because we're going to start making progress. Oh, I took away all the stuff so Sally the scientist can't do her research. Oh, but I am going to need those nails. Oh, sorry, Sally. 1 and 2. Beautiful. Now we can go down. We'll hire ourselves. What should it be? Carl the Crafter. Carl the Crafter. Hello, Carl the Crafter. Welcome to our nation, our beautiful colony. I hope and expect great things of you. I would like to see a little bit more hustle, though. Knees to chest. Knees to chest. Oh, well. Alright, looks like our nighttime guards are going to go sleep for the day, and then they'll be out tomorrow. Ooh, we got our wheat farm done, so we'll go ahead and do that. But I wanted to show you I expanded our entranceway a little bit. This just will make it a little bit easier for Dan the Man and Jerry the Guard to take out any zombies that come in here. They'll have a little bit more time in order to shoot them before they start coming into here. We're going to go and get our wheat farm started. So now the wheat farmer is unlocked. Let's go over here. We'll put it right next to the other berry farm. And these can go 10 by 10. So 10 by 10. There we are. And as soon as we hire our William the wheat farmer, there we are, he will come down and start planting the seeds. But I think it is about midday, so I'm going to give him a hand. And you can do all this just by right-clicking, planting the seeds. And if you wanted to, and you were kind of short on food and you didn't have enough to supply your farmers, you can do these manually yourself. So I can plant them in the grass and they'll grow fine. And once they're fully grown, I can harvest them. But you will still need to have a villager to mill it into flour and then to bake that into bread. And, yep, I think William should be good to finish that off. Give him the rest of my seeds here. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Our kingdom is coming along quite nicely. Grab... Oh, we don't need anything. We already have it. Beautiful. And we'll go up here, place these 2 beds, and I think we're going to call it good. If you like the video, like it, subscribe if you're into it. I really appreciate you coming to hang out with me today. I look forward to doing more of this series with you. This is such a fun game. It gets really intense as we go on. The more villagers we get, the more and more zombies are going to spawn. The harder it will be to kind of defend and protect our village. But I think as long as we keep our walls upgraded and all that good stuff, we should be fine. Eventually we'll get into some exploring the areas around here. Kind of expand our kingdom, maybe even set up a second one. I'm not quite sure how that will go, but thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Laters!